Sure, I have time to talk to you. Please have a seat.
Hello, I'm with the State Department of Revenue.
Yes, may I help you?
I would like to see your restaurant's profit and loss, bank statements, and sales tax returns.
Why do you want those things from me, Mr. Department of Revenue guy?
I also need your personal bank and credit card statements.
Why do you need my personal account statements? And not to be rude, but why do you need all of these things?
I'm from the State Sales Tax Enforcement Division. I'm here to audit your restaurant. My job is to make sure you paid your restaurant's sales taxes, and I need your personal statements to make sure your lifestyle, personal revenue, and expenses match the amount your books show you paid yourself.
This is the first I've heard of this. Aren't you supposed to send a notification letter to me first?
No, we have a policy of showing up unannounced and asking for documents and looking over your restaurant.
Is this a random audit?
No, we have probable cause.
What kind of probable cause do you have?
Did you have someone named Johnny working for you?
Yes.
He was your bartender up until recently, correct?
Yes, Johnny was undependable and I had to fire him. Got tired of doing his job and mine. I was having to seat guests and work the bar several days a week because of Johnny.
Well, Johnny called us last week to report that you were pocketing cash from guest meals and at the bar and not reporting it on your sales tax return.
Didn't you know Johnny has a drinking problem? It was part of the reason I fired him.
I really don't care. I'm not an intervention kind of guy. And I'm not with the Department of Social Services. I'm a sales tax enforcement auditor, and I need all the business and personal documents I just asked for now.
What will happen if I didn't pay some of the sales tax that was due in my restaurant?
It depends. If you have small errors, you'll need to pay the tax and there will be a minor amount of interest and penalties due. If there is a trend that you are not paying sales tax on cash sales, you could go to jail.
Didn't the colonists leave Great Britain to escape being jailed for taxes that were due? I don't really believe that you'll be able to put me in jail because I didn't pay sales tax at my restaurant. Oops. I let that slip. I probably need to install a self-censor button.
Actually, state tax laws are written so that the sales tax part of what your customers pay is not your money, it is the state's money. The law says that you have a fiduciary responsibility to pass the sales tax along to the State Department of Revenue. If you fail to do this, then you have stolen the state's money.
Oh really?
Yes, theft of sales tax proceeds can be a Class D felony if the amount was over $1,000. Sales tax fraud is a Class E felony.
What is the punishment for these crimes?
You could be sentenced to a maximum of 4 years in the state penitentiary and fined up to $5,000 for the theft charge. The tax evasion charge carries a maximum sentence of 2 years in the penitentiary and a fine of up to $3,000 per count.
Would you like a sandwich or something while I gather the documents you need?
Yes, I'd like your macho nachos as an appetizer. For my meal I'd like a macaroni and cheese with ham dinner, a stuffed baked potato, with a grilled cheese sandwich on the side. And do you have bread?
Yes, we have some delicious yeast rolls.
Great, I love yeast rolls. Bring me a plate of them with a side of butter and a little bowl of honey to dip them in. I love honey-dipped yeast rolls.
And would you like something to drink?
Yes, let me have a Yazoo Pale Ale to drink in a frosted glass.
I'll get your order right out.
I need one more thing.
Yes, of course, I'll bring out the dessert menu.
No, not dessert, I'm on a diet. I need a receipt for reimbursement. And it needs to show sales tax for my meal.
Do you have anything else you want to discuss with me?
I was wondering, why do you have a butcher knife in your hand? Are you threatening me?
No, no threat at all. I was making the special for the day. I forgot I had it in my hand. I will put it up now. I am sorry to worry you about my knife. Anything else you need, Mr. Department of Revenue Sales Tax Audit Guy?
With your oops statement about not going to jail for not paying sales tax, you may want to call free at last bail bondsman while the chef makes my meal.
Yes, sir, Mr. Department of Revenue Guy.
Like I said, you can go to jail for not paying your taxes.